Hey everyone, I am really excited to bring you this video today because I'm bringing you all beauty. I have some hair care, some skincare, a lot of makeup to be bringing you, and then kind of a lot of devices that are all on Silver Black Friday. Somewhere in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to do in order to be entered into a $500 gift card from Amazon. Amazon is not sponsoring the video, but they sponsor those gift cards and I get to pass that on to you. And two of you are gonna get it. Now, I'm only gonna do one in this video, but here's the kicker. There's two kickers actually. You have to be in the United States and you have to do this over on Instagram. You have to have an Instagram account. So I'm going to tell you what to do over here. I need you to comment here, but I also need you to go over to Instagram. Here's my Instagram profile right here. I'll definitely have the link to the post about the giveaway over there. I'm going to be doing two of them, so there'll be two posts over there. There'll be some reminders in the stories, and I'm only going to be doing one in this video, and then I'll be doing another in the video I have about my housewares. So this is the first one. So somewhere in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to comment down in the description box. Now, remember that we also have a number system and you can shop that way down in the description box. Everything that I have on, including all of the makeup, I will make sure that's listed and linked down below for you too. All right, let's get into the sales. I am doing something right now. I am loading up a brush, fluffy brush, making it as dirty as I can possibly make it. Jam that into my hand so we're getting it way down into the bristles because I'm going to show you a cleaner. I know that we've talked about Cinema Secrets before, but we're going to talk about it again. This is a little tin that I bought along with my starter kit. So it was like, I don't know, maybe 8 ounces of the Cinema Secrets and then the little kit. So I'm going to pour a very tiny bit in there. Hopefully you can see how much that is without it spilling on me. I knew that was going to happen. So that's probably way too much. Like I could have done half that for this brush, but I'm going to dunk it in there and it's going to sop up the whole thing. All of that is on there, and watch what we get here. Watch this brush. Look at it come clean. It is amazing. This stuff, I'm telling you, you will not have any problems getting your brushes clean because this is the miracle, and I wholeheartedly, there we go, believe that. Just in that few, what was that, less than 30 seconds that came off. So here's another clear spot. You're going to eventually get to where nothing comes out of that brush and you have a clean brush. Cinema Secrets is my secret to keeping my brushes clean, and I clean my brushes once a week. If you want to just try it, buy the little starter kit and then you get this little tin, which I'll link that, but I'll also link the big one too for you. Next up is this round brush from CONAIR Infinity Pro. It's called the Knot Doctor. And I have put this in sales forever because this is one of my favorite things. If you're somebody that has shorter hair, you're going to absolutely love this. Longer hair, it's going to help smooth and straighten your hair. It has 3 different settings, the low, the high, and the cool shot. And you also have the cool shot right here as well. You can, besides this really nice oval round big brush, you can separately buy the smaller tools that actually match up with it. And I purchased this one, which is just a smaller brush for my bangs and stuff. By the way, this is nowhere near as hot as the Revlon one. And that's the reason why it is my favorite, because the Revlon one burnt my hair so fast. I have fairly fine hair and I have to be really careful because it's color treated as well. So this is one of my favorite things and it's on a really good sale right now. All right, this fragrance. These are the Le Monde Gourmand, that's the company. And then this is Peach Delicious. It's said in French right here, but I can't say it, so I'll just say Peach Delicious. And it smells like a peach. And I love this stuff. It has a lot of vanilla in it. It almost smells like peaches and cream type smell, but you definitely get that peach in there. I'm somebody that loves a fruit fragrance with vanilla, and that's what this is. It's really good. I think you're gonna love it. These little fragrances are great and they're not that expensive. From Living Proof, I put this one in here all the time too. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. This doesn't just you know, put the powder particles in your hair. This actually makes your hair feel clean. And for me, it makes my hair feel softer after I use it too. And that's why I use it. It really does the trick. Definitely take a peek at that if you've been wondering about whether or not this does a good job. For me, I've tried probably 20 to 30 dry shampoos. This is the best one I've ever tried because you seriously are going to feel like you have a clean head of hair. Look at this cuteness. Oh my gosh, look at the print on this bag. Isn't it cute? This is my new makeup bag. I'm getting ready to take a trip with my husband. It's the first vacation we've had together. We've been married 13 years. So we're considering it like a honeymoon because we never did really have a honeymoon. Anyway, this is the one that you see all over the place that opens up and folds out, and you have the 4 different dividers there. You do have that pocket that I was showing you earlier. This is just a great one. It can hold a ton. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to put everything in here. I want to put my hair care, my skincare, and my makeup all in here so that I don't have to have an extra one. So I'm really excited about it. And let me just tell you that what I have on today, a lot of it is in here for makeup. The Morphe palette that I used for my eye look is on sale. It's right here, and it's called Pulp Fantasy. Very pretty colors in there. I wanted to wear it because I love this green right here. Such a pretty green on that. And I just kind of popped that right there on the middle of my eye to give it a little bit of more intensity. Use the browns in there. And I actually did use a little bit of this purple to darken up the outer corner. This is just a really nice palette. I do love their formula. And I think what I love the most about it is that they're not so saturated. Being a fair person, that I can't blend and go easy on it and then get to the darker if I need to. So this is a pretty palette. I really like it. Got some neutrals, got some colors you can play with. Really pretty. And then the other one I have is called Going Platinum, which is beautiful as well. Very, very pretty colors on there. More neutral on the very, very cool tone side. Silver in the middle is kind of what sets everything off. And then you have several different colors you can play with in here. Let's swatch those so you can see. They're just a great one for how the metallics stand out. And then I also find that they wear very well. So that's great too. So those are on sale. Wanted to tell you about those. And then what I have on for a highlighter, a contour, and a bronzer, and you can use this for your eyeshadow too. This is from Smashbox, and it's a Cali Contour Palette. And I love that this is kind of a cool tone, but you know what? When you get that on, you're gonna feel, if you're a cool tone person like me, you're gonna feel like it's just a perfect neutral that can go either for a contour or for a bronze. I just love it. And then you get 2 highlighter colors. I'm wearing this highlighter color right here on my cheeks. And then you get 2 more bronzer colors, and then you get a setting powder in there, which is a banana powder, which is a nice banana powder. These are finely milled. They work beautifully. They blend beautifully. And this is what I'm taking on the trip because I don't want to pack a bunch of like cream contours or anything. So I'm really loving that. 2 things I used for primers. One is from Grace and Stella. This is a new to me product that I have been really enjoying and loving, and I think you guys will too. I turn my little fan on because we're having the power surge, girls. Okay, Grace and Stella Depuffing Eye Elixir Do It All. So it has caffeine in it, and it has moisturizers in it. But what's really great about it, I guess it screws off, is that there is a ball bearing right there, and you can just roll it onto your eyes. And I'm really telling you that is so cooling, and it really does depuff. I don't get puffy eyes very often, but when I do, this kind of thing comes in great. But I do use this under my eyes right now every single time I'm doing my makeup. I was testing it out, and I'm just finding that I love the hydration of it, and I love the way that my concealer looks on top of it. So really am loving that one. All right, another travel one for beauty. I know you guys are gonna be like, all right, we've heard enough about you traveling. This is a portable hair dryer. And so when you want to pack it away, you just turn the handle like that, and it's very slim. And I bought this one because it has a different technology. It's like a plasma ionic something. So it's going to draw the moisture to your hair as you're doing your hair. I do find that I like to leave it on low. There are 2 settings, high and low. I know there's 3 settings, low, medium, and high, and same on the heat, low, medium, and high. And I think that the lowest one is supposed to be the cool shot, but I love how compact it is. It's very powerful. So if you're somebody that has coarse hair and you can't get your hair dry fast enough, this baby's gonna do it for you. But yeah, I think this is a really good one, and I'm definitely excited to have something that small instead of the big ones to take on my trip. Going to tell you about the foundation that I'm wearing today, and it's the Urban Decay Face Bond, and this is a little bit too dark for me, not much, but just a little bit. It's the light neutral. And why I love this is not only does it just look perfect as you're putting it on, you really have a very full face of perfect skin, perfect looking skin, but it's also very, very smoothing, and it's very long wearing. I just love this. There's not anything bad about it. And in the wintertime, sometimes when you get a foundation that is long wearing like that, it will have a tendency to dry you out. And I'm a dry person anyway. Well, this one doesn't. I really enjoyed this. And I also enjoyed that they really consolidated their packaging. I thought that was a really great idea as well. So I really love this one. Maybelline sent me a bunch of colored mascaras, which normally I wouldn't have gone for at all, but they have the green, the burgundy, and the purple now, and I'm not wearing any of these, but what I am wearing is one that I bought after I found this, and it is the Sky High, and I can't remember what the color is called, but basically it's just to tip your lashes and give them some sparkle for any event you're going to, or any, you know, parties or anything you're going to be at. It's so pretty, and hopefully you're going to be able to see that. I don't know if you will or not, but it's really beautiful how it worked out on this look. It's not something I wear every day, but I thought it was really fun. And then the colors are really fun too. Now, I would say that you might want to put on your regular mascara, like a light coat of it, and then go in with this, because it's going to darken it up a little bit. And I could even show you just a tip of the green with my sparkle. I love Sky High mascara anyway, but you put a little fun color like that either on your tips or do it with your makeup. Kind of set your makeup off, and it's just a lot of fun. These scissors, there is nothing like them. I trim my own hair. I trim my husband's mustache with this. These are the sharpest dang scissors I've ever seen, because one time they were open. I didn't know that. I accidentally stuck my hand into the drawer where they were, and I sliced, and I almost needed stitches. That's how sharp they are. So keep them away from little hands, but these are the best barber scissors I think that I've ever had, and they are exceptionally sharp, and have had them for a few years now, and they haven't tarnished, or, you know, sometimes they'll rust or something. So great quality on those. If you're someone that cannot live without your Dyson wherever you go, but you hate taking that box, or you don't have a box, this is a great one to be able to have. This is a case for all of your accessories. All your accessories and the wand go up here. Not all your accessories, most of your accessories, and the wand goes up here. You can put the wand in the other part if you want to, but I just found that it worked a lot better in there. And then the other part is this right here, which holds all of my extra accessories that I have to it. This weighs practically nothing, so it's not going to give you an added weight to however much the Dyson is. But if you're somebody that likes to go places with your Dyson and you don't know how to pack it, this is perfect for it, and it holds a ton. IGK is a brand that I absolutely adore for several of their products. The IGK Body Language, this is rice water plumping and thickening mist, but it also has a thermoprotectant in it. Now, because my hair is so fine and fairly thin, I really want a lot of body. This helps give every single strand of hair that little bit of thickness to it, and it does not weigh my hair down. It doesn't interfere with curling. It doesn't feel gritty and heavy the next day. I love this. Now, this one is the Disco's Disco, and it's the Clear Gloss Shine Spray, and this will make your hair look like glass. It really is one of those products that I'm like, how in the world do they do that? I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but man, it is so good for color treated hair that is blonde, because my hair was so dull, and I just love using both of these. They're really, really good products. This right here is my husband's razor, and it's dead on a doornail right now. I forgot to charge the darn thing, but I use this when I'm on trips too, because it gets really, really close, and you can see that it has 7 different heads on it. They also pivot and they hug everything, so you're not going to nick anything. My husband uses this on his bald head, so that should tell you how good of a razor it is, because he likes a very, very close shave. Sorry about that. Now, I'm not going to blow smoke at you and tell you that this is as close as a razor, because a razor it's very, very close. So this one is as close as he has seen and as close as he has gotten for an electric razor. This is the one that he grabs when we're on vacation. It's just easy for him. I'm going to round out this video with some healthcare items that I think that you will really love. This isn't necessarily healthcare, but it saves my sanity care. This is a fan that you wear around your neck. And this is one of those things that saved me through menopause. And if you know, you know, because being rechargeable and then being able to get hours and hours of this blowing on you, I'm telling you, it just feels so darn good. Honestly, if I could have this on all day long, anywhere I go, I would be such a happy camper because my engine runs hot anyway. 3-speeds hold a charge for a long time. This was a saving grace for me when I was going through menopause. And now when I'm hot and nobody else is, I just pull this out and it works so good. And this is good for travel as well. Also, if you have been thinking about, you know, I need to get a blood pressure cuff, this one goes on battery. And then it also goes, you know, you can plug it into your wall. I have had this on battery for years. I've never had to replace the batteries. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't give you the added bonus of being the hair being optional. So it's always extra. This is really accurate too, because my doctor wanted me to take my blood pressure at home for a week. And then I did, and I wrote it down. And when I went in there, it was pretty close to what he, you know, got when they were using their blood pressure cuffs. So a really good one. Those are the two basics. Make sure the heart rate's going and the blood pressure's going. But here's another basic, and it's my oximeter. This tells you how much oxygen you are, how you're oxygenating, tells it how much is in your blood. This also does your pulse as well. These are just nice to have and be able to have around the house, and I thought I would put that in here for you guys to be able to see. Just a really good tool to be able to know, yeah, I'm getting enough oxygen. Those are the things that the paramedics look at when they come to you, is are you getting enough oxygen, how's your blood pressure, and how's your heart rate. You got it all covered with those things. Another travel item, I've talked about this countless times, countless times, but this is called a Music Cozy. It Bluetooths to your phone, and it's got speakers right here into the side of it, and you wear it as a sleeping mask. It's very padded, which is lovely. You can take the whole speakers thing out, and you can take out the little box that's in here and wash this by itself. I've done that several times. It washes up like a dream. It is very comfortable to wear. I have to have white noise whenever I am sleeping. So if I go on a trip, instead of having to pack a fan, I pack this, because then I can go to the YouTube app and just look up box fan white noise, and it comes right up. It's like 10 hours of it. This battery will last you for 8+ hours. So I've never had it go dead on me at a full charge and putting it on at night. So this is a savior for me. And very easy. If you got somebody that snores in your house, you might really like that one too. Okay, so since we're talking about this Music Cozy mask right here, I want you to tell me what your favorite song is of all time down in the comments, and that will be how you're entered. Just say, thank you, my favorite song is blah, 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 and whatever else you want to say. You know, I love to hear from you guys, but that is what you have to comment in order to be entered on this video. Tomorrow, you'll have to comment something else to be entered, but go down in the description box and find that link over into Instagram as well. All right, this is my TENS unit. You're not going to find this exact TENS unit, but I wanted to talk about this because this is something that I have had for years and years that has saved me with back spasms. I have a bad back clear from my neck all the way to my butt. I've broken my tailbone. I've broken my mid back. I've ruptured a disc in my neck. I have a ruptured disc in my lower back. This is an electro stimulus unit that is well loved. And I know that this is older, but I wanted to tell you that if you're somebody that has those issues, you just take these pads, you put them on either side of your back where that's hurting. You can go right down the spine. Don't go on the spine, because then you'll feel like you're twitching. You get 4 wires, so you get to do 2 sections at one time. You can adjust the stimulus, how it's kind of giving you that little zerbit You know, it's kind of, you can adjust that. You can adjust the intensity of it, how hard it's stimulating the electrode or light. You can make it lighter. And then you also can adjust the pulse because it will pulse too. So this is a great one. I wanted to tell you about it because I've never brought it to you before, and it saved me this week because I've been back and forth with my headaches and my shoulders and that ruptured disc in my neck. And boy, this has just been one of those things that I thought I better start bringing this to my ladies because this is one that works so well. Lastly, in my box of tricks, and I have put this in videos many, many times, but the reason that I continue to do so is because not only is this one of the biggest heating pads I've ever had, it's so nice too because it's so easy to hand wash if it gets dirty or anything. It has a ton of different controls. If I'm not mistaken, it goes up to 9 different settings. I usually keep it on 2 or 3 because I just don't need that much heat. The other thing that you can do is you can take a rag, and a very lightly moistened rag, and put it on your back and then put this on over it, and you get that moist heat that the doctors are always talking about. So this is great. I love that it can go clear from the top of my head down to my butt. It's one of those things that if you haven't tried, you really need to, especially if you have any of those issues. This will be a savior for you. All right, that is it. Everything that I wanted to bring you. I hope that you did enjoy seeing this video. Watch for my home goods video because I'm going to be doing one of those for you guys because I love to cook. That's one of my other passions. All right, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching with me today. I hope that you got some great ideas for the Black Friday, and I hope that you're going to have fun. Happy shopping. I'm excited for you to tell me everything that you get after this sale, and hope that everybody's doing really well. Please take care of yourselves. Love you much. Bye, my friends.